30 seconds to go. Remember, most of them are pro PF. 10 seconds to go. Time up, gentlemen. Papers. Where's your second page? Where's your second page? You have a second page. You haven't written anything. Go ahead. Yep. How? We discussed it. You said it should be in this particular fashion. This one. Yeah, they're supposed to be the last one on the last page. No. Let me see. So we had said the first book is 009501, eh? And we said in that one there will be one spoiled ballot paper. Okay, you and I said you overwrite, but you didn't overwrite. Yeah, when you write one spoiled ballot paper, it means how many were used. 49. But why didn't you write? Time. No, not at time. It was the first thing that you had there.
No, I first completed.
No. You are supposed to write. This is how many have been used. This is how many have been spoiled. Okay. Spoiled plus used plus number of unused must equal the number of ballot papers from that ballot book. Remember, they will all be 50, 50, 50, 50. That one we are very clear, isn't it? Yes. So then we said, in the ballot book, starting with 007009701, there will be 2 spoiled ballots. You did that, you put it, okay? But why weren't you completing? I said you override. This is how you're supposed to do it. You're not going to find because this is an example thing, but you're supposed to write them like, when you are given this tomorrow, it will be blank. You're supposed to fill in. These are the ballot books. You account for everything. If it's going to go to the next paper, you're supposed to write everything. And then account only for those that have been used. Okay. Isn't it? Yeah. And then we said, also the ballot book starting with 010001 to 010050 will have 2 spoiled ballots. You did that, but you did not complete. I cannot mark. You have not. If let's say everybody brought back this, what did you write as your? Look. How did you go to use the 695? We said 6. How many are used?
6.
What is this number? You had the answer on the board, but you go and put 695.
What was on my mind was...
How many have been used? How many have been used? Look, how many have been used? This is the number of casts. Used, okay? This is the number of used, excluding spoiled. You see? This. Then in number of spoiled, we said 5. But you have gone and put number of used 695.
I thought of this one as an example.
Yes, this is an example. This is the example because whatever you will do, what you have done in reality is what you transfer there. So what we did as an example, I just barely asked you to transfer into this.
I was wondering about the figures.
No.
I was thinking about the figures.
No.
I was like, I haven't been given a total registered voters.
We've said the number of registered voters is what? 897.
Me, I thought that was only for the example.
Yes, the example is what you transfer there.
You didn't give us for the
exercise. No. For the exercise, that's what I said. The exercise was to do this.
I I didn't get you properly. Because I thought this you were just explaining to us. Then for the figures concerning the exercise, you give us different figures.
I said, what we're going to do is what we're going to transfer in. And I said, for these that have been used, just write what has been used, go up to 0.10200, which was the last. It's you who computed this one.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying, that I thought this was just for the example, for the exercise, it's a different thing. No wonder I calculated up to that much.
No, but okay.
Otherwise, had I known that.
Where do you think the balance on this one goes? It goes to Lungu. It will go to Lungu. Yeah. So you have to, we put it, we said we are using 14 ballot books. Out of these 14 ballot books, there are these 3 ballot books where they have been spoiled. The first one spoiled ballot. The second 2 each, making it 5. And then we said the rest are going to be what are cast, valid and cast, isn't it? Yes. Or was it cast and valid, isn't it? Which we said was it? This 673. And if you see what I have done here, this is basically what we expect. All these we have used up to the last one. So it means this. In this one, you have used on this one you are accounting for 650 ballot papers from 13. And then the 14th one is here, isn't it? Here, the valid ones are 645. Spoiled 5. So 645 plus 5 is what? 650. Which is this?
So looking at the figures, as you can see, I calculated for O plus the 14th one. That's why I came up with the 700. Then upon calculation,
I also came up with 700. But used the 645, and in the next one, the last one, we used only 28. Remember, this is the number. 22 ballot papers remaining. So if these are remaining, how many we used in that ballot book? 28. Which is this one.
I just gave you some mention this.
Okay, from 50. Okay, if you take 50 minus 22 is what?
That's 28.
So on this one I didn't hear you say. That's why I said I thought this one was just for the example.
No. Okay.
Otherwise,
the practical example that we had, let's take it, is what is practically going to happen. So all I'm saying is, what is practical here? Transfer it to the ballot paper account.
in that one, it's
I was almost there.
Yeah, you cannot say you were not there.
No.
You were not there. No.
Even if I did finish, I was almost there.
You were almost there. You have how many ballots here? 95. It means you've given PF 22 more ballots here. You've given them 2 more, which they are not deserving for you. How many did you give them?
I didn't finish, but I was almost there.
For me, I had thought that was just part of that was just for the explanation.
No, it's not.
Otherwise,
I said this is a practical example, and in practice, that's what is going to happen. So, what is practical here? Let's just transfer it to the ballot paper account. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on and finish this one.
No, we finished. I've given you how it's supposed to be. You can go through. We are done.
I didn't just finish. You can check.
Not that I didn't just finish. My president must win. At the end of the day, my president must win. No, almost is not good enough. We need to be there. Gentlemen, we need to be there. Okay, so after you account for the ballot, for the ballot papers in that manner, there should be a record that must be done such that the presiding officer makes a record and puts these things and seals them. Remember, these are the type of seals that are going to be used, right? So when you finish this, when you have done with this, let's just check that this is what we have done. We know that there have been how many? Let's go back here. There have been 673 that have been cast that are valid, 5 that are spoiled, 22 were remaining. So at the end of the day, this 700 of those used ballots or issued for use, these are issued for use. These are issued for the ballot for the polling station to go and use. But what were issued for use were 700. 22 have remained. 673 are what are valid. So again, let me ask you the question. Where is the marker that I'm using? Okay. Simple question. Huh? What's the question?
How many valid votes are there?
How many valid votes are there? How many? How many are there? Thank you. Why can we issue that? So the number of valid votes is it?
673.
673. When you count and allot these, to the 16 presidential candidates that are there, it should equal this. This is now the number that you're going to work with. In that polling station, out of 897, 673 with valid votes. Polling station, oh, the number of cast votes was 900. You are now going to move from here, especially for the president, and that's what we care about primarily. Top line is presidential. 673 cast votes. Umumwile mwalaba yakwa church. Mwalaba yaba. Mwalaba yakwa. Umumwe no. Tapafwire kusala that the number of votes cast for him is 608. Ngafika announced by SL2 that require all the allotment. Whatever happens, the number of votes should be within what?
673.
Yourself and the massage total after allotment must be 600
So it should tally.
Should tally. But what we want, if what we hear is what is happening, and we say, oh, Lungu is going to get 20%, HH is going to get 70%. Then from this, what we expect of you tomorrow is, okay, if HH is getting 70%, we say HH has got would expect if HH is getting 70%, HH is getting 471. If Lungu is getting 20%, Lungu is getting 134. Then you know, yeah, balance, right? Let's allot them. So we got 471 plus 134 is equal to 605. 605 minus 600 from from 673 is 68. Okay? So Apayaba, they are saying Harikaraba will be next. Let's say 68 Harikaraba Ariapo 31. Nishwashana 37. Ero basana to bamembe 37 ni variamo bena 25. Nishuyu alekwata 12. Abashara you should expect paka bamu presidential candidate. Yala 0. Okay? So this will be the allotment. If you count this, it will give you
673.
673. And that's what we expect. We don't want polling station 897, Lungariamo 900. How? You will. 75% turnout, but Wariamo 900. We don't want that. When you have moved from that, you are going to complete this. You are going to complete this. The polling station record of proceedings at the count. Presidential. You remember this one? Did he do the exercise on this one? He did. So we have this. Gentlemen, let's take it that this is the proceedings for the presidential and its Morris polling station. Let us complete. This is the practical example. Let's transfer this to this polling station record of proceedings at the count for the president. Let's do that. 10 minutes maximum.